So this is the ANNKE C500. I've already done a review on this, and yeah, it works really well. I have no issues with it whatsoever, and I'm using it permanently in my back garden. We're on the wall of my house looking down at my back garden. Like I said, I have no issues with it whatsoever. So I'm not doing a review on that today. Look at the size of that. We're doing a review on this little baby. Look at the size of that. Now this, move that one out of the way. Now this is the ANNKE Night Chroma. That's what it says, Night Chroma. It's actually called the NCPT 500. And it says ANNKE Night Chroma. And I thought, well, I quite like that. It's quite nice. Yeah, this is a bigger box. And this, providing it works okay, is going into the front of my house. And you're going to see why in a minute when I get it out of the box. So in this video, we're doing the unboxing. Oh, I've got one of them already. I've got two now. I said I needed another one, so I've got two of them. One for the front of the house, that way. One for the back of the house. Dual template, very good. Yeah, got one of them as well. Manual, yeah, got one of them on the other one as well. Got that. That is your weatherproofing for your networking. We're also going to go through what hardware you need and what software I actually use at this time. Yeah, that would be for your waterproofing. That would be for screwing it in the wall. Hopefully that's obvious. Hopefully. And it comes with an Allen key. Or, actually, it's not an Allen key, is it? That's a star key. And, hopefully, the actual unit itself. Hopefully. Wow. Nicely packaged. Yeah, very nice. Move that out of the way. Let's get her out. Voila! Move that out of the way. So this can be controlled, so it goes left, right, up and down. And it is quite big. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's the biggest camera I've ever seen, or I've actually done a review on, or security camera I should say. So yeah, quite impressed how big it is. Let's remove that. Get that out of the way. Get off, get off. They stick to it, don't they? Now it should take a memory card, which is normally an SD card, somewhere, there you go, somewhere in the neck. So you'd unscrew that and you've probably got a reset button in there as well. Now it comes with, doesn't come with a power connection, or it doesn't come with a power plug I should say. You'd have to buy that separately, but it's got an adapter for you to collect or connect power if you needed. We're not going to be doing that because what we're going to be doing is using something called PoE, Power over Ethernet, and I'm going to show you what you need in a second. So your network cable goes into there. So first things first, network cable, and I have a brand new network cable. I need my knife. Network cable. You will need a network cable. It doesn't have to be anything special. You can just use the Cat 6 or the Cat 5 network cables. It doesn't really matter. I wouldn't recommend you use a Cat 7 or Cat 8 because the problem with them is, well, for one is the cable is a lot thicker and so is the actual neck, and you might have trouble putting it through there for your water sealer, for making sure no water gets into your network. Okay, so I bought some new ones, but I am going to be making my own at some point in the near future. So you need, well, you need two of these. Yeah, you need one for this and one for, let me get it over, this. Now this is a switch, but it's a power over Ethernet switch, PoE, power over Ethernet. So you plug that into your network, and then you plug your camera into one of these slots here. That's how I think it works anyway. I'm sure it does. So that's why you need that. So you need that to plug into there, and then you need another one to plug into your network. Now what I'm going to be doing is running my own cable either through the house, or I'll be using a power adapter. You know them network plugs, you plug it into your wall and you can get your internet through the actual electrics. I do have some of them, so I've already set up one for my camera that's at the back and that's up and running, but at the moment I've only got one PoE switch. I've got plenty of normal ones, and I've been through them all, but I haven't. Sorry about that. Yeah, I've got one POE and the rest are just normal switches. Let's get back to this little baby. So that is quite big. Now, for some reason, they've used a star key. That's why they've sent you this. So you can undo that. I would recommend, me personally, using something like 32GB memory card on one of these, but you might want to go bigger, say 64, and then just loop it so it automatically, when it gets to the end, it will restart. I didn't think that was going to fit then. Yes, so it just restarts. The software is, for me, is quite new. I've not used the software that you use for these, although it's quite a common piece of software. And we'll get to that in a minute. I will show you. I'm not going to go through a tutorial, and I didn't go through a tutorial on the other one neither, because there's plenty of tutorials out there, and even I've had to watch some of them to figure out, you know, what I'm doing. I set it up without the tutorial, don't get me wrong, but I want you to learn a bit more about what the actual software does, so that I can get a better experience. And this and my other camera, one's already plugged in, are going to work in tandem. Now, we have a reset switch, which I knew we had anyway. We have a micro SD, but I don't know what that is. Yeah, that there. I wonder if that's for a diagnostics or something like that. Not seen that before. So that's a new one on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a read the instructions, and I'm going to stick a memory card in there, an SSD, yeah, a micro SD, sorry. I think I've got another 32GB one. I'm going to put that in there as my storage, but you can also set to your Synology or your NAS drive or your computer, providing your computer's running all the time, or even to a cloud if you wanted to. So first things first, it's plastic. Yeah, it's all plastic. Nice bit of padding there. That would run down there to make sure the water drops down. Make sure you seal that off. I'm not sure what the voltage is of this, but I'm guessing, does it say on there? DC 12 volts. Oh, okay, easy enough. But we're not going to be using that. We're going to be using my switch. So with that, memory card's in, and I plug my network cable into my switch, and my switch is plugged into my internet. Don't forget you need internet, okay? And it's showing a red light at the moment because it's not connected to nothing. So I'm going to plug it into this, and it should just light up. There you go. Yeah, it's all lit up, raring to go. Now, you will need the software. I'm going to use the software that I've already downloaded, but I'm sure there's other bits of software. In fact, if you read the manual, there's some Q codes in there on how to download some different software, whether it be for your phone or for your PC. So I'm going to use my PC one at the moment, and hopefully she gets spotted. Let me just bring the software over. So this is the software I'm using. So it should, in theory, recognise it. Like I said, hopefully. Give it a few seconds. If it does, oh look, it's doing a calibration. That's quite quiet actually. Right, my computer's recognised it. It says inactive. Right, give it a few seconds to do this stuff first. Right, inactive. So we need to highlight it. So let's highlight it, and we need to activate it. You can modify the network parameters after the device is active. So I've got to put in the password, so I'm not going to show you my password, okay? Right, once you put in your password, all you need to do is activate. Oh, it's already activated. Right, confirm. What's this? Model, security question mode. Okay, you need to set this up as well. So once you've done that, all you need is to get your web browser up, whether it be Chrome, Internet Explorer, or whatever. You need to get that up, and all you got to do is type in this number here: 192.168.0.21. Let's see if she works, shall we? Right, 192.168. Oh, do you know it's something else I did? .0.21, wasn't it? Right, once you get to this part and you put in your username, my username is admin for now. I just remembered. Log in. Once you get to this bit, yeah, we want to save. Now, if it doesn't come up, what you need to do is download a plugin. This one here. So it's download a plugin, yeah? So you need to download it. So all you do is click on that. It will download it down here. Open it up. I'm just going to say show in folder. You can't see it because it's off screen. It will come up and say do not run, you know, security check and all that, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to say run anyway because I've used it before. The program is running. Of course it is. I've already installed it. I'm just going through the things for you, not for me, okay? Now it should, in theory, it should be running. I have the green light. Everything's showing fine. Now, if it doesn't come up, I find the best thing to do is, let me just copy and paste that. I'm going to copy, close it, and close this, because it's the first time it's been used. Open it up, well, first time it's been used on this camera, and restart it. It'll come up straight away. Unbind, we don't want to do that. Export device, we don't want to do that. Modify, we're not going to touch that neither. Everything seems to be fine. Get your web browser back up again. Type in your path and put in your username. Hopefully she works this time. So it's come up live, playback, picture and configuration, and voila, she works. Yeah? Yeah? That is my kitchen out there. Quality of video, let's try and keep her still a bit, is, yeah, okay, might want some adjustment. Let me just put it on my mic stand for now. Yeah, that's at an angle. Bring that down a bit so it's level. Yeah, it's a bit tilted, but I don't think I can move it back further. But yeah, that should be all right like that. So we have live view, playback. I'm not going to go through all this, right, because I've already done part of this on my other video for the other camera. And again, I didn't want to go through all of it because it's quite complicated. But the main bits you want are things like your configuration. And you really want to go through this. So you've got system settings, local. You need to go through what you're setting it up. So you've got image format is JPEG or BMP if you're using DTPs. We're just using TCPs because that's the best medicine you can have, TCP. Maintenance, security, user manager, network, what your network's connected to, advanced settings. I'm not changing anything like that. You can change the port though if you wanted to. I'm leaving that as it is. Video and audio is probably the most important part you want. So I've got mainstream, normal, or substream. You've got video and audio, but you can have just video. I'm leaving mine video audio because, especially at the front, if someone's knocking at the door, I'm going to say, hello, how can I help you? Make sense? And variables, I'm not going to go through everything. I'm just going to go on forever and ever. Events. Oh, was that me there? You've got images. Yeah, it's me. Hello. See that? That's quite fast, isn't it? I was expecting more lag, actually, to be honest with you. That's quite good. Colours look nice and bright. They look very good, actually. There is so many adjustments you can actually do here. Now, this is your configuration area, your drawer area, where it can see different things. I'm just going to leave that alone for now. And storage. Now, we're in the green, so that's on motion. Now, it's got here continuous. So, save. Now, will that go to blue? I don't know. Let's do a refresh. See if that changes to blue. No, it's still green. But it's on continuous. It's enabled. Capture. And that's on continuous. Okay, that's fine. And then you've got advanced. What does advanced do? Mainstream, normal, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Capture. JPEG. You can only do JPEG. So we're at 3072 by 1728. That's your resolution, which is 3K. Quality is on high, which is your maximum. And interval of 2000 milliseconds. No idea. Let me know in the comments what that means. I've no idea. Well, we need to find out how to move it because that's one of the things we want to do. So I'll go to live view. Right, yeah, it's come up. Ah, right, there is movement here. On the right hand side, I'm guessing. Right, can I move it? Oh, yes, we can move. Right, you can see our shoes, see the laundry basket and see your PC down bottom corner, which is to my left. Yeah, very good. Do you want to see the mess behind me? Scroll up. It won't go all the way up because it's not level, but if I hold it up like that, yeah, that's behind me. Doesn't look too bad, does it? I was expecting it to look more messier than that. Scroll down. Makes a little bit of a noise. There's my knife that I used earlier to cut the box open, or one of the boxes. That works really well. I prefer this one to the other one. I need 2 of these, I think. Yeah. Oh, what's this one do? Corner ones. No? What about this one? No? Don't do nothing. Okay. What do these do? Iris, like, does your brightness and stuff like that. Zoom. Oh, zoom in. Zoom in. Right, it doesn't work on here. There's no zoom out, but at least we tried. And your presets, we're just going to leave that alone for now. I'm not doing a software tutorial, not on this, because I'm still learning. So first impressions. First impressions, like the quality. Easy to set up, but then I've already set one up before, so that made life a bit easier. You will need, unless you're going to run everything from one switch, you will need more than one switch. I will get another switch because I want to put this in the front of the house, and the other camera is already set up in the back of the house, and I want them to be on separate switches, and it makes life a lot easier because you don't want to run loads of cables. Oh, and also I will be using my network thing, adapter, wall plug, network. You know what I'm on about, the wall plug adapter. What do you mean don't know what I'm talking about? I'll show you. So with that, what I'm going to do now, as the quality is pretty good, quite like that. As the quality is really good and I'm already impressed, I am going to be setting it up, putting it into my front of my house. Like I said, I've already bought some cables and I can make my own network cables as well. Let me know if you'd like to see a video on how to do network cables. It's quite easy, but it's a little bit fiddly unless you do what I'm going to be doing. And I'm doing well, I wouldn't say cheating, but I've got the easy fit adapters. They're a little bit easier to work with. So with that, let's go to scene 3. I've realised this video is taking quite a bit of time to actually put together. To save a bit of time, I went ahead and installed the camera on the outside of the house without filming it. I just took a photo at the end, and also it was quite difficult actually getting the network cable through the actual hole in the wall. So it would be easier if it didn't have the ends on it. You know, like I said earlier, you can just make your own, which probably would have been easier, but I managed to get it through anyway, just to speed things up, but that did take a little bit of time. The other thing I did find, and this is down to the manufacturers, is the weather seal where you join the 2 network cables together, one on the camera and the network cable. It was very tight fitting it through the hole. It was extremely tight. I had to shave some of the actual protection on the network cable. I had to shave some of that off to get it through the actual hole. It's extremely tight, but I got there in the end. It would be nice if I made it a little bit wider, just to get it in. I can get it in the actual hole, but where your actual network cable goes in the actual square shape, it's very difficult, but I've done it in the end. And I put a different network switch in. I didn't use this one in the end. I used another one, a smaller one. And it doesn't matter where you plug in your networks, whether it's from the camera or from your network, which hole you actually use. You don't need to use these. It should work on any of these, providing they give power, because that's the thing you need. POE, power over Ethernet. So I used a different switch, which I thought, it's a lot smaller, it's a lot tidier, and actually it was a lot cheaper. That switch, when I bought it, it's just over £18. It's about £25 now, but when I bought it, it's £18. So it's a lot easier. So that is done. On to the next bit. Now, I'm sure there'll be people out there that say, right, how do I get it to work on my phone? I'm going to show you right now. So you've got your camera all set up and you're raring to go. It's all running fine. You can see it on your computer, providing you've got a computer. But you want to know how to connect it to your phone. I'm going to show you right now. So in the book, use the manual, yeah? It has 2 Q codes, one for iOS and one for Android. We're Android people here, well I am anyway. And you need to just scan that. Now I've already downloaded the actual app, but I'm just going to show you how it works. So basically, scan that, click on browse. You can actually just search for it. So it's ANNKE Vision, yeah. Open it up. Now it says add device, right? But before you click that, I just want to point out, now if you add device, you're going to want to look for a Q code. But you have one new device up there, see, because it's connected to your network. So it should find it anyway. And that is it, 192.168.0.100. That is the baby there. Click on that. And there it is. It's got its MAC address and everything. So add device to ANNKE Vision server. Add device to view in LAN. Let's try that one first. Click next. And it is, it'll be that one, surely. Wired, connect, and next. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Oh, got to input password. So I'll do this bit offline. Add-in completed. That was easy enough. Just put your password in, press next, and away you go. Right, save that. Don't know what that is I'm saving, but I'm saving it anyway. Microphone is on, finish. Right, now is it going to work? Hang on. Oh, it does. I'm giving you 5 stars. Submit. I've got microphone on, don't forget. Thanks for, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we've got loads of controls. Get that out of the way, we don't need that. I'm easily pleased. Right, what can we do? Right. Oh, look, that's different cameras, isn't it? We've only got the one. Oh, yeah, that is different cameras. So we can have up to 4 or up to 16. Let's have a look. Wow, it's really impressive. I need 16 cameras. Go back one. So 1 now. What else can we do? Record. What's this doing? Local video. No records found. Okay, go away then. So we have pause, basics. Is that zoom in? Oh, it isn't all. Zoom in. Oh, look at that baby go. Wow, that's a lot of depth. I don't know what that does. Select noise reduction. Got birds singing. Can you hear them? Close that. Video, you can do recording, you can do talking, so if you want to talk to anyone, you can hear them, so we can mute it. I've just muted it. Change the angle to dangle. You can indeed. Now, do you just hold it? You do. Now, something to bear in mind, for those who may not know, you have to be very careful on what you actually film, because if you invade other people's property, or film other people's property, or land, you could get yourself into serious trouble. So I'm going to leave it like that because that's a public footpath. So I am allowed, as far as I understand, to film a public footpath. And obviously I am filming my pavement or my path. Move it back a little bit. Leave it like that because I want to get my car in there as well. Yeah, see that? Like that. And leave it like that. So yeah, extremely easy to use so far. I don't know what all these different things do. Oh, that's a light, obviously. Auto adjust. Okay. Very good, very good. So when I go out early hours in the morning, it should just light up, shouldn't it? I would have thought so. Now, what's this basic? HD. Ah, right. So basic standard. Oh, we want HD, don't we? HD. You definitely want HD. We want the highest possible quality. Oh, makes my car look a bit funny though. It looks longer than what it really is. Or it just might need settling down. I'm going to move that camera a bit because I want it down this way a bit. So it was, where was it? Wasn't that one? Is that one? There's a tiny bit of lag in there, but I knew I was going to get that anyway. So we're in HD. That's better. Recording? Is that recording? That is recording to my phone, I believe. What's these 3 dots up here do? Add. To add another camera, share, settings, add to favourites. See what settings are. Okay, link camera, time zone. So we've got that round the wrong way because I like days, months, years. I'll sort that out later. And that's it. Like I say, if you want to do a bit of recording, you can, and that record to your phone, I'm guessing. Right, so that was extremely easy to do. It was easier than I expected. It was actually, it was easier to do that than it was setting it up on my PC. So with that, what we're going to do now is get a bit more footage so you can see some daytime and nighttime and close the video. Or tell you what I think about it at the end. But so far, got no issues whatsoever with this camera or the other camera. And also, I will do a video showing both cameras together, one chair in the back garden, one chair in the front. Before we wrap up the video, let's go through some of the features that I like and some of the features that I am still struggling with. So we'll start with the struggling bit. I haven't found out how to do continuous recording, even though I selected it, and I don't know how to access the memory card that's actually on the actual camera, or cameras in this case, because we now have two, one in the back and one in the front. Now, the app, I've downloaded the app onto my phone like I showed you earlier, and it works extremely well. I'm quite impressed with this. So this is my front, yeah, as you can see, and if you go back again, this is the back. Now I have changed it slightly because although I blocked this out, I've also blocked out the neighbours right out the back, just for, you know, their privacy as well as, you know, everyone else's. So that's that. Now if you want both up at the same time, all you've got to do is press plus and front. Oh yeah, and I've renamed them as well. So now we've got back and we've got the front. Let's just turn that around. See? Brilliant. Works extremely well, very easy to use on this. The other thing I haven't found out, and I don't know if you can actually do this, is when I seem to go at a distance, you know, away from the house, and I'm using my mobile internet, it doesn't seem to connect. Now that might be because it can't connect, because it doesn't work like that, or it may be that I need to do some sort of adjustment. But apart from that, it's been really good. There is a lot to learn, and I am still learning quite a bit, and I will do, or hopefully in the future, we'll do another video giving you a bit more information about it. But I'm very happy with the cameras. They're very good quality, and I'm not just saying that because they were sent to me. And I'm going to stick with the fixed one at the back and the movable one at the front. Now, as for some of the daytime images showing you the cameras, or the cameras together, side by side, on my PC, it works a little bit different with the software. You can't actually do it like that, so you can do it on two different web browsers, which I just did, and then just join them together, as far as I know anyway. So on the daytime one, the front and the back, they look nice and clear. A nice bit of 3K, works perfectly, and nice bit of audio, though I've turned the volume down on the audio because the microphone does pick up quite a bit of audio, which is very good. Now, the night time, I found the nighttime very interesting. The nighttime is extremely good, and I'm not just saying that. The thing with the nighttime is I haven't got my lights on, and it looks like I've got my lights on, and I'm telling you, they are both off. I checked the back one, went out the back, and it looked like I had my lights on. I thought, Jesus, that is really bright. And I went out the front, and again, that is really bright. And I think, but the light's not on. I mean, when I did go out, my little front door light came on when I went out, but even when that light goes off, it looks like daylight. I think that is really good. Yeah, so definitely gets my thumbs up. I'm well impressed with the quality of the video, quality of audio, the ease of setting it up. Again, that was quite easy, even though I was a bit unsure what I was doing because I've never used that software before. And like I said, there's still a lot for me to learn. So with that, if you're thinking about buying one, as always, I will stick a link in the video description in case you want to go and check them out. And if you like this video or any of my videos, consider subscribing. So with that, if you like the video, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.